Well, the biggest opportunities and challenges. Let me start with the biggest opportunities. AI is very good because you can use that to capture more data and more, I wouldn't say knowledge, but you can capture more situations that you have been not been able to do earlier, meaning that you can, for instance, in a data set, you can see more correspondences, more connections between things that you've never been able to do before. So you actually can learn a lot using an AI system, which is a very good benefit. AI otherwise has a lot of opportunities, and there are so many. But if you think about AI, you have to think of it as a technique rather than a product. So I don't talk about products, I only talk about the techniques. And the machine learning that is huge today, you can use for looking at different deviations in data sets. So for instance, if somebody has a tumor in a lung, you can look at different pictures of lung and you can actually capture that there is a deviation and probably that there is a cancer there. The good thing with AI there is that it can look at so many images, like 200,000 images. And as a person, you may be able to look at 7 or 10 in a short period of time. And it's not easy for one human to look at one picture and see if there is any deviation or not, because sometimes they're very small too, so it's really hard to capture. That is a problem. So again, AI is a very good technique, and that is only one of them, and there are so many. So that is the possibilities. Challenges. The thing is that there are no system that is 100% correct. So if you use AI as the machine learning technique, it only gives you like sometimes 90-95% correctness. So there can be a problem somewhere. So it might be if there is like 5% deviations from the correct results, the cancer may be there, but the system does not capture it because it doesn't look like the other cancer parts or spots that looks like similarity of the other ones. So that is a problem. Many says that, okay, if you could miss one patient out of 200,000, is that bad? Well, we don't want to lose anyone, so we want them to be 100% correct. But we can't build a system that is 100% correct, because if there is a spot that can be a start of the cancer, it won't take that as it is a problem. It just say, I'm 100% sure already, so whatever you come in with, that's what it is. So it doesn't really learn as you want it to. Another thing is that if you have heard about the chatbots and how they can be wrong, for instance, you may have heard of Tesla that crashed because the driver was playing games. So there are many things here that can be problematic. What we do know nowadays when it comes to robotics and how it affects the workforce or the work management is that you will see many more robots in companies. So you will actually use robots or in robotics rather than humans. So the things that you can use it for when you have quantitative tasks that are quantitative nature, you will use a robot doing that instead of other qualitative tasks. So the robots can actually change and remove people out of the working place where you have tasks that is quantitative. You have chatbots, they're not really robots, but you have production lines like Industry 4.0, that is a cyber-physical system using AI technique. Then you have several that can replace the people standing there working at the production line. So you will have robots that can do that instead. The problem is here, can you afford it? How many robots can you buy? Will they be good enough? how many do you need? And if something goes wrong, can you replace it? Can you buy a new one? Can you get it to mend? We're trying to do AI system that can be self-mending, but we aren't there yet. So there are so many things that is both good and bad for working places, but they will move in, be sure.